An introduction to ferrous and non-ferrous metals. Examples of practical applications. When attempting a project based on resistant materials, consideration of metals is usually an aspect of research. A vast range of metals exist and they fit in two categories, ferrous and non-ferrous metals. These metals can be used to manufacture an equally large range of items. First, we are going to look at the properties of popular metals. You may have already used some of the metals we are going to study. Ferrous metals. Mild steel is a common metal used in schools and in industry. It has a carbon content of 0.1 to 0.3% and an iron content of 99.9 to 99.7%. It is tough and has a high tensile strength, which means it can withstand forces acting against it. This metal can be case hardened, making it even tougher. However, it rusts very easily if in direct contact with water, although it can be coated to protect it against water and moisture in the air. It is used in the manufacture of general metal products and is a very useful engineering material. Carbon steel is very useful as a metal from which tools are manufactured. It has a carbon content of 0.6 to 1.4% and an iron content of 99.4 to 98.6%. As you would expect, it is very tough, and is often hardened and tempered when used in tools. Most cutting tools, such as drills, are manufactured from this metal. Stainless steel is an alloy of iron, nickel and chromium. It was invented in the Victorian era, in Sheffield, England. It is extremely tough, and resistant to rust and stains. This means that it is ideal for cutlery, medical instruments, kitchen sinks, pipes, some furniture, car body work, plumbing components, pots and pans and many more practical applications. Our modern world would not be the same without rust and corrosion resistant stainless steel. Cast iron is a product of the early industrial revolution. It is composed of a carbon content of 2 to 6% and an iron content of 98 to 94%. It is strong, but it is brittle, which means its uses are restricted. It will not bend or flex without breaking or even shattering. However, its compressive strength is very high. It is used for castings, manhole covers, gates, outdoor furniture, stoves for heating, pots, and some decorative work. Wrought iron is almost 100% iron. It is fibrous, tough, ductile, and resistant to rusting. It tends to be used for the manufacture of individually designed ornamental gates and railings, because it can be repeatedly heated and worked by a skilled blacksmith. Non-ferrous metals are metals that do not contain iron. Some examples of non-ferrous metals are aluminium, copper, brass, silver and lead. There are many more. Some non-ferrous metals are very useful in the manufacture of parts or components for school and college projects. Aluminium is a light gray metal used widely in the home and by industry. Most aluminium contains 4% copper and 1% manganese. It is a ductile, soft and malleable metal that machines well, making it highly suited to engineering. It is also relatively lightweight compared to many other metals. Current uses are found in the aircraft industry, kitchenware, car engines, shutters, drinks cans, boats, trains and tubing. Copper is a very important metal, as it is used widely in the home and by industry. It is estimated that only 60 years of copper is left in the earth to be mined. It is not an alloy, which means that it has no other metals combined with it. Reddish-brown in color, it is ductile, and can be shaped and machined relatively easily. It conducts electricity and heat efficiently, and this is why it is such a valuable and useful metal. Current uses of copper are electrical wiring, electrical circuits, tubing, kettles, pipes, engine parts and pots and pans. Brass is an alloy composed of 65% copper and 35% zinc, which is the most common ratio. It casts and machines well, although the surface tarnishes when exposed to air. Brass is a good conductor of electricity. It is often used for electrical fittings, musical instruments, ornaments, and decorative fittings such as door handles. Silver is a well-known precious metal. It is sometimes combined with copper, resulting in sterling silver. Silver is ductile, malleable, resists corrosion, and has a desirable appearance. It is often used to skillfully manufacture expensive jewelry. Pure silver has the highest conductivity of all metals. It is a relatively rare metal and expensive. Lead is a bluish-gray color and was once used widely. However, it has been replaced by other metals and plastics, due to the fact that it is poisonous. It was once used in petrol, to help engines run smoothly. It was also used in paint, to help the paint spread smoothly over a surface. Lead was once commonplace, in the form of pipes for water distribution. However, due to its toxicity, this has now changed. It is not an alloy, but a metal in its own right. Lead is soft, heavy, ductile and loses its shape under pressure. It is a relatively expensive metal, often used as flashing for buildings. It is found in batteries and used in the form of pellets in shotgun cartridges. These are a selection of revision or information cards that you can download from technologystudent.com. They cover a range of ferrous and non-ferrous metals and their practical application. You will find them extremely useful, especially when revising for examinations.